Hey everybody, it's Jeremy and welcome back. Today I'm going to show you how to make my absolute favorite dish, at least right now, and it's one that I eat almost every day. And the reason it's my favorite dish is not just because it's super delicious and I love it, but because you can make it so fast and so easily and eat it over and over and over again. Alright, just before I get started and launch into this video where I'll show you all the images of me actually cooking this, I want to say the beauty of this dish, and this is pork with pineapple, is it is only a couple ingredients that go beautifully together and you can cook it in bulk. And I tell people often that cooking in bulk is pretty much the most important paleo skill you can have. And this dish is particularly easy in that respect because you can put the pork in the slow cooker, cook it overnight, the next day and for the next week you have pork, and all you got to do is take it out and stir fry it. So let's get started.
Okay. This is a picture of my slow cooker. Well, honestly, it's not actually my slow cooker, but it's a picture of the slow cooker that I have. Very first thing you want to do, take your pork shoulder. I usually get the fattiest cut of pork shoulder I can find. You can also use pork butt, but it's usually not quite as fatty, which is ironic. Take your pork shoulder, put it into the slow cooker with nothing else. Literally just put it in the slow cooker, set it on low, so the lowest temperature you have on your slow cooker, and let it cook for 10 hours. I put it in at the when I go to bed, and when I get up in the morning, it's all ready. When you get up in the morning, all you got to do, take it out, put it in some sort of airtight container, and put it in your refrigerator. That is step number one to cook your pork shoulder in your slow cooker. Okay, here's step number two. Step number two is to put about a tablespoon of coconut oil into a pot or a pan, turn it up to medium heat, let the coconut oil heat up just a little, and then take your frozen pineapple. You can use fresh pineapple, but it's kind of hard to cut. So take your frozen pineapple, put it in after the coconut oil is heated up, and then leave that in there. Maybe stir it a little bit for about a minute or 2 minutes. It'll get kind of juicy and it'll get soft, and you'll know because you can use your spatula or your spoon or whatever to actually break it apart. So that's step number two. Put a little bit of coconut oil in the pot or pan, put the pineapple in, and let that cook medium heat until it's soft. All right, step number three, and this is where it gets really good. Take out a piece of your pork, and it doesn't matter how much, just depends on how hungry you are, but the pork that you already cooked in the slow cooker and then you put in your refrigerator so it'll be ready. Take it out, break off a piece. It'll be kind of hard at this time because it's been in your refrigerator, and put that in with the pineapple. Now, you won't be able to shred it for a couple minutes because it'll still be cold, but once it heats up a little, you can use a spoon like the plastic one here in this picture, or you can use your spatula, a wooden spatula, or whatever you want to use to start shredding it. And it should be pretty easy to shred after maybe 3 to 5 minutes when it's gotten warm. So that is step number three. Once you've got your pineapple soft, and step number two, add in your pork and then shred it once it gets soft and let it cook for maybe 5 to 7 minutes. All right, the next two things I'm going to show you, you don't actually have to do. And in fact, I only do them about 10% of the time, because they add a little bit of extra time, and usually when I'm making this, I just kind of want to eat it. But the next two things you can do, the first one is pictured here, and that is you can chop up a little bit of garlic and put it in, which makes it delicious. The other thing that you can do is chop up some cilantro, which I've done here, and put that in. The cilantro actually tastes really good. Big tip here, cilantro always goes really great with pork. It goes great with certain types of beef too, but it goes particularly good with pork. So this is an optional step. You can add in some minced or some chopped garlic, and you can add in some chopped cilantro if you have the time and you want to make it extra good. And finally, as you can see, it's done here. Now, I took a nice picture. We made it look nice. My wife Louise actually made it look really nice. That's what she does. But literally, from start to finish, this is about 10 minutes at most. You take out your pineapple, which is frozen, throw it in with the coconut oil. Your pork has to be in the pot or pan for about 5 to 7 minutes, and then it's done. This one has the cilantro and garlic in it, which makes it extra good, but that's not something you have to do. All in all, it's less than 10 minutes of cooking. No prep time because you've already prepped the pork by slow cooking it ahead of time, and your pineapple's frozen, which of course is actually better than a lot of fresh pineapple because it's technically fresher when you flash freeze fruits.
Didn't that look delicious? I promise you it is. You'll see me posting it often on Instagram and Facebook, where you should be following me, because I eat that all the time. Literally, sometimes every day during the week I'll have it for lunch or dinner. If you like this video, please leave comments in the below. If you think you have a way to improve this dish, I would love to hear that, or maybe hear what your favorite slow cooker dish is. As always, click the like button and share it if you have friends who you know would like to see this kind of video. There's a click to subscribe button right here. When you click that, we'll keep you updated in the future on every video that we come out with.